In the vice presidential debate last night, Senator Kamala Harris and Vice President Mike Pence argued over Joe Biden's plan for taxes. Here's a clip.
Joe Biden has been very clear. He will not raise taxes on anybody who makes less than $400,000 a year.
He said he's going to repeal the Trump tax cuts.
Mr. Vice President, I'm speaking.
Well,
I'm speaking.
It'd be important if you said the truth. Joe Biden said twice in the debate last week that he's going to repeal the Trump tax cuts.
Okay, two opposite arguments. Pence claims Biden will raise taxes on almost all Americans by repealing existing tax cuts. But Harris claims Biden's tax plan will only raise taxes on people making $400,000 a year or more. To break down these arguments, we looked at Biden's published tax plans and the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act that became law in 2017, as well as tax analyses by 4 different bipartisan think tanks and policy organizations. So let's run this line by line.
Joe Biden has been very clear. He will not raise taxes on anybody who makes less than $400,000 a year.
This is true. Biden has consistently said he will not raise taxes on anyone making under $400,000 a year, and that statement is clearly laid out in his tax plans on his website. All 4 analyses agreed that Biden's plans wouldn't add any direct taxes on people making less than $400,000. Back to the clip.
Joe Biden said twice in the debate last week that he's going to repeal the Trump tax cuts.
This is true, but needs context. Biden has said he will repeal parts of Trump's 2018 tax cuts, but not all of them. Analyses by the Tax Policy Center and Tax Foundation showed that Biden would only repeal tax cuts for people with incomes above that $400,000 mark. And it's worth noting, Biden can't actually repeal any of those taxes on his own. The tax cuts in 2018 were signed into law, meaning Biden would need another act of Congress to change them. Bottom line, Biden's tax plan as currently written does not call for the direct increase of taxes on anyone making less than $400,000 a year in income. And Biden is only calling for the repeal of tax cuts on people above that income line. Folks, if you have other claims or questions you want us to look into, send us an email. With your Verify, I'm Jason Puckett.